What's poppin', all stars? Welcome back to my channel. It's Damn She Jamaican, your biggest and brightest shining star. So in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about chasing your dreams. Okay, so we all hear this: you gotta chase your dreams, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. If you want to be this, put in this much work, do this, right? You know, you see people on the internet, you see people that you look up to, that you aspire to be like, you feel me? So specifically, I'm gonna talk about this music industry. And for everybody out there, let me put this door just so I get some air. Everybody out there that wants to become a rapper, a singer, whatever in the entertainment industry, listen, I'm not saying this to discourage you, but what it takes to get to that level that all these celebrities, all the people that you see, it's not easy. You got to sacrifice a lot of things. You got to sacrifice sometimes your morals to make a hit song, right? You got to sacrifice your time, your friendships, your family, you know, certain things, you know, money, you know, you got to invest in your career. So I just noticed that, you know, me trying to become an artist or whatever, there's a lot of money that needs to be put into, even just to make one song. As an independent artist, to make one song, say you got to buy the beat. First, that's the first step. I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown of how this shit go. You got to buy the beat. All right, so the beat is anywhere from, if it's a great beat, it's starting at like $1,000 to $3,000 for one beat, right? So that's just purchasing the beat. Say if you make your own beat, then you gotta buy the equipment to make the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all an investment. So you gotta buy the beat, then you got to record it, right? So you got to find a good studio. Some studios charge from anywhere between $50 to $1,000 a session. It depends on what studio. If you go to a regular rinky-dink studio, not really rinky-dink, but you know, like a studio that, you know, you could get it for like $50 an hour. That's the lowest, right? Then you have that. Then you have mixing and mastering. All right, so you gotta make sure once you record a song, that's not it. You gotta finalize it. Make sure that all the instruments and all your vocals match together. All right, so you gotta mix and master. That's gonna cost another $300 to $1,000. All right, so we got 1,000, say 100 to record, and let's say like 300 to, you know, mix and master. So that's like what, 1,500 right there. Boom. So then you have the song, right? Then you need to once you have the song, everything's ready, then you're gonna need to learn how to market it, like how you gonna make the money back from that, right? So here's where it gets juicy. So you make the song, then you're gonna need a whole bunch of shit. Like you're gonna need a whole bunch of shit to market. You're gonna need to market everywhere, like in the clubs, depending on the type of artist you are, you know, whatever platforms. You got to pay certain blogs to post you. Everything is pay. You got to pay. So a lot of you guys have this dream about becoming an artist, and you don't realize that you have to pay to get there. Okay, so you got to pay for the marketing. However you go about that, marketing comes in many different shapes and forms. Like I said, you could do blogs, you could get out in the streets and hand out your CD, or however you want to market yourself. In these days and times, it's mostly like predominantly getting on the internet, you know, having certain connections and all that, you know, paying for a radio package, you know, going to the radio station, having them play your song. That shit's not free. You feel me? You gotta pay for a lot of things. And I'm not saying, it's bad to pay, because, you know, you want to invest in something. If you want to get something worthwhile, you know, it's an investment. That's anything. That's any business. You know, you have to invest. So I'm just saying this to say this. Most of y'all that want this rap dream don't have the money that it takes to get there. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, y'all don't be having the money, but y'all have this idea, and this is where I'm trying to get at. People want to have this rap dream, this artist dream. They want to be a superstar that makes money. What you see is not really what it is. All these artists that you see that have all these things, I'm pretty sure you guys heard of 360 deal. All the things that they flash, some of the times are rented. Jewelry can be rented. Lamborghinis, Ferraris can be rented. The stylists, all these girls you see dressing up in different clothes every day, their clothes is rented. Their wigs is rented. There's a lot of shit that you guys think these people have that is not really real. Like even Chanel bags. Bitches be posting pictures of their Chanel bags. Shit don't be real. There's a lot of fake shit in this world, and I'm coming to expose it all. Okay? So I'm saying this to say this. I'm not saying don't make music. I just want y'all to be aware of what it takes to get to that mainstream level. It takes money, it takes networking, and it takes more money. Okay? And you gotta know how to market yourself. So I'm, like I said, I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm just bringing you the facts. I'm bringing you like, okay, Cardi B did it. You know what I'm saying? She had to pay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting y'all know, like, everybody, they have to pay for their music career. And you can pay all that money to release one song, but streaming, when it comes to streaming, you put your music out on Spotify, you're not making nothing back, really. If you don't have tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of people streaming your shit on a daily, you're not gonna make a profit. Take it from someone that knows. Okay? I know. I have royalties. I have songs that I collect royalties from on my YouTube channel. So I know. It don't pay that much. You know? It don't. You pay, I'm not gonna say that it don't pay that much, because honestly, I'm not a big, artist. I don't have a lot of fans like that streams my music. But for the most part, I know statistically, what you put in sometimes it's not what you're gonna get back, especially if that record doesn't make it big, if it doesn't make it to the billboards. Like, what you invested in it, it's not gonna come back the same. All right? So say you drop a song, someone discovers you or whatever, they pick up on your shit, whatever, you get signed to a label. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna sign a bad deal, and that deal in the moment is gonna look like, oh my god, I made it, I'm doing something. But in the long run, you're going to end up selling your soul. And what that means is you're trying to play catch up. Like, okay, they give me this much in advance, I need to give this much back, I need to pay them back this much for the studio time to diddle. Like, when you have a record label, the money that I'm talking about as an independent artist that you need, they're gonna give that money to you. But as when you're signed to a label, you're in debt. So all these people, you say, oh my god, congratulations, they're in debt. Just like when you go to college, oh my god, I got a degree, you're in debt. So you can't escape debt. All right? And this financial system and just how shit works. A lot of these entertainment people or industries, even modeling industries, whatever kind of entertainment, people prey on people's lack of knowledge, thirstiness for money to get you trapped. I don't want to go too deep, meaning, because I don't want to spill out false information, right? I don't want to say, oh yeah, because I don't know, everyone's situation in the music industry and the entertainment industry is different. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone signs the same deals, but for the most part, they end up in the same situation. So, I say this to say this loud and clearly. Don't think that success is what you see these celebrities do and what you think. Like, sometimes what you think is what is gonna bring you happiness and money and all that is not that. And a lot of the times these people aren't real. They're not being authentic. They just want the views, they just want the attention, but they're not being real. They won't tell you what their mental state of being is like. They won't express to you the things, the sexual favors they had to do behind the scenes. They will not express the dark shit that goes on behind the scenes for them to look like a bright light out in public. And that, I'm just bringing awareness to that. Like, a lot of you guys, it's not as simple. What I'm trying to say is, don't think that in order to be happy and successful that you need to be like this person or that person, or you need to attain a certain level of success that you see on social media that someone else has, because everyone's different. Everyone has to figure out who they are on their own. And a lot of people are motivated by money. And the world revolves around money. You feel me? So I understand. But sometimes people need to realize that they are compromising their morals in order to obtain material wealth, possession, whatever. And in this material realm, you're like, okay, that's not bad, like, you know. But your soul, your entire being, your overall essence is getting drained, and you're not putting your attention towards you and your own desires. You're looking outward, trying to compete, trying to be what you think is success. And I know personally for me, whenever I don't listen to myself, my own intuition, whenever I try to do what I think is going to make other people happy, or what I think is entertaining to other people, I realize that I end up suffering, you know, people pleasing and trying to, oh, I'll come out with this song, I say these things because I know that's going to sound good. Like, if you're an artist and you want to create music, do it from a place of genuine self-expression. Don't do it because you're trying to get money. Don't do it because you want to be famous. That's the overall point. Because I see a lot of people that say they want to make music, but they don't make music. They don't sing. They don't do what they say they, you know, they did. It's just this dream. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Y'all scroll on these apps every day, and y'all look at people's happy lives, and you think that, oh, I'm working this 9 to 5, I'm doing this, I want to be like that. And what I'm trying to tell you is that what you see is not that. It's an illusion. And when you trying to work so hard to get to that illusion, you're going to end up stumbling and falling along the way, constantly, repetitively, back and forth, because you're not in alignment with who you truly are and who you truly destined to be, because you're looking outside of yourself. And I'm a perfect example of that. You feel me? Like, the person I'm meant to be in this lifetime, that's a whole nother video. But I know personally for me, I've been through that. Like, I was like, oh, if I do this, if I become a dancer, I'll have all the money, I can invest it up. But doing that, I realized that I was chasing my tail. And I started to realize that I don't even really want to make music like that. I don't really want to do that. Like, when you really getting on that level to see what it takes to get there, you start to realize, okay, like, this is not for me. And as a Taurus, you know, somebody that's very fixated, that's a hard realization to come to say, you know what, I'm not going to be this mainstream artist. I'm not. And I don't want to be. I used to, but I don't. I just want to be known for stuff like this. Helping people out. That's it. In a spiritual way. That was my overall plan as to why I wanted to be a mainstream artist. Because I wanted to influence people to be more self-aware. And I don't have to become an artist to do that. I could just do that right now, like I'm doing. So everyone's success is different. To me, this is success for me. Just being able to have an audience. It don't matter if it's 3 views, 100 views, it doesn't matter. Someone watched this video all the way to the end. And if you did, go ahead and spam me star emojis, because you are an all-star, okay? And I love you. But seriously, I make videos like this from the bottom of my heart. I make videos like this to let y'all know you're not alone. We all go through the same shit. We're all different, but we all are connected in some way, shape, or form. Especially with the age of technology, we have a way to connect with each other. So, I say this to say this again. I'm about to close this video out because I don't want it to be too long. Find what works for you. Don't stress yourself out trying to do things because you need the money. We all need money. But find something to do in life that's going to bring you money without you having to try to be like someone else or compromise your morals, or, you know, slow down. Life is always moving at a fast ass pace. But for the ones who resonate with this video, slow down. Figure out who you are and figure out what you want to accomplish in life and why. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to, you know, some people do dumb stuff to get to a certain goal. And me, I'll add myself to that. Like for instance, some people will go to school for something that they don't necessarily need to go to school for. Especially in the creative field. Like, you don't need to go to school to learn how to do anything creatively. Especially if what you're trying to do doesn't need a degree. That's what I'm saying. People waste their time doing stuff just because of what society tells them to do. And that's the type of person I've never been. Like, I've never wanted to do something because society says. And of course I live in society, so I've gotten caught up in that. But deep down inside of me, I rebel against all that shit. So, spend time by yourself. What truly interests you? What is the things that you truly like to do? Not what your friends like to do, your parents want you to do. What do you like to do? Once you become in tune with that and in tune with yourself, and you're not always trying to escape into friendships, relationships, situationships, escaping material possessions, even consumerism, meaning buying a whole bunch of stuff, eating a whole bunch of stuff, and taking a whole bunch of stuff, watching a whole bunch of stuff. Once you learn how to spend time with yourself and trust and have faith in a supernatural power that's unexplainable. So most people, they call that God. But God is different for everybody, as y'all all know. So what that means personally for you, connect with that. And that's my advice. You know, I feel like once you connect with yourself and you try to heal, you try to become more mentally aware of who you are, try to become more clear in your thoughts and your emotions, how you feel about things, that's when you begin to move how you want to move. And, you know, like I said, I've definitely had the idea of being this mainstream artist. But even if I do accomplish that in this lifetime, based upon me just putting out music just for the fun of it, I know that deep down inside, all the recognition, the money, the attention, all that, it's not going to bring me fulfillment. What brings me fulfillment personally is having a deep relationship with myself, understanding who I am. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me content. And for some people, that's boring. For some people, they don't know how to resonate with that. You know, everyone's energy is different. For me, I'm not a real social person. This is as much socializing as I would like to do. I don't like having friends. I don't like talking to people. I don't. After a while, if I feel like I'm talking to you, I feel like you start knowing me too much, I'll cut you off, because I don't like that. I feel too vulnerable. And that's me personally. I have my moon in the 8th house, so that's a personal problem. You feel me? A lot, and that's a detriment. So I probably, because of that personality trait, I don't like being out in public. I don't like having the spotlight on me. I don't. I'm the type of person that naturally gets attention, but I don't like it. So if I do end up becoming a mainstream artist or famous, it's on accident. It's not because it's something that I'm consciously trying to do. That's just me personally. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care about keeping up with the Joneses and stuff. Like, I used to, but I just don't. Like, every time I acquire a certain material possession that I thought was gonna bring me happiness, I realize that it doesn't, and then I just be like, okay, what's next? So, and then I realize when I'm more spiritually in tune with myself, you know, I'm focusing on me, who I am, what I like to do, I feel more content, you know, when I'm not so worried about money and how am I gonna do this, and I'd be more content, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better to just live just a peaceful life. Like, I noticed for me personally, being in the entertainment industry as a dancer, there's this very fast-paced environment, and sometimes I get drained, and I can't really keep up with that energy for so long. I can't, you know, I don't like it, and I don't have to, and I don't want to no more. I don't want to be a dancer no more. I don't want to be in the nightlife. I don't like people. I don't like people touching on me. I've had that experience, and I needed that experience to evolve, but I think my time is up with the stripping shit and the smoking the weed and the drinking and just all this toxic shit. Like, right now where I'm at in my life, I just want to go somewhere far off into the mountains and just meditate and just have peace. Don't be around no one. Be around high altitude, breathe fresh air. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So that was just my little video about, you know, I don't know how my title is, but yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think about what I said. And like I said, if you stayed all the way to the end but you ain't really got no opinions or nothing, just go ahead and spam me some star emojis, because I want to know that you guys appreciate these long 20-minute videos, okay? So I can keep making more content like this if you like it. I'm gonna keep making them, but you know, just let me know what's going on. Was it helpful? I'm pretty sure it was. So spam me the star emojis. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in another one. Peace.